Morning everyone. I thought I'd do a quick video of our camping setup in Cairngorms because I haven't done one of these yet. So this is our day 6 and I thought I'd walk you through what our setup is, just so that you know what we brought and what it looks like when we're all set up. First and foremost, we're capitalising on our car's boot space because we don't want to be tripping over one another in the caravan. So very well organised boot. I've got all the coats in there, spare shoes and sort of non-perishable stuff, rather than bundling it all in the caravan, because we found as soon as you get on the road, lo and behold, the cupboards, they will hold food in them, but big cans and UHT milk and cartons of juice and stuff like that all falls out, and what I don't want is to have a spillage. So until now I haven't been putting the flooring down, so you can see I've got the matting there. Haven't bothered yet because we haven't had any wet weather and it's been quite fine, barely any wind. So yeah, all of the stuff that we can get out the caravan and store here, we do store here. So got our awning up. I still haven't even put a peg in the awning because there has been zero wind, so no risk of the whole thing blowing away. Don't want a Wizard of Oz moment. So that's the awning. It's a nice little, you can see at the top there, yeah, I've got a Starlink. It's not the best of internet on this particular campsite because of the canopy of trees. There is open space here. It is pointing towards the sky, and I am getting half decent internet, but it's intermittent. Enough to do my job, but not fantastic. So I always put a table out here. Little extension lead on the floor. You can't see. Where is it? Just there, 4 plug extension lead. I always have a fan just to sort of circulate some air because we've got 3 boys. Stinks of sweaty boy, if not even in the awning, because if you seal it shut in the evening it starts, and I have some shoes in here and whatnot. So yeah, what have I got? I've got all the boys' bottles, got my protein, got my milk, all the coffees and stuff like that, and a jar of olives because, you know, why not? We did decide to bring a kettle, not a kettle, a toaster and an air fryer with us this time. The extension lead there, it's always handy. Air fryer because we have got an oven, we've got a grill, we've got a microwave in there, but I do tend to cook outside when I'm camping. So having an air fryer just here so that I can just throw some chips in there or whatever is really, really handy. Actually, we've been here 6 days now. So far, I haven't used the air fryer. I've been using the Kadak, which is there. I've got a couple of videos on the setup of that. I've had that now 15 months. Use it all the time. It's fantastic. So yeah, that's my little outside kitchen setup. I've got another big plastic Tupperware type thing here, which has all of my dippy egg cups. I've got a chopping board in there. Got a strainer. I've got a load like kitchen stuff that, again, I don't want to really put it all in a caravan kitchen. Frying pan on the floor, as you do, and all of their odds and sods, shoes, Crocs, outdoor wear. We keep it outside of the caravan to keep the smells down. I haven't actually rigged up the water. So we've had no water, no drainage in the caravan for 6 days. Hasn't been any drama whatsoever because we've been filling up these, and we get through 1 of those a day minimum, sometimes 2, and that's good enough to fill up their water bottles, fill up the kettle, and we just use the facilities on the campsites because we always tend to stay within, 50 yards of one. You might see that building there? That's where we wash up. So some camping chairs, daddies, mummies. See that wet patch there? Our middle child decided to spill half a pot of porridge on himself this morning on that chair. I think that actually was daddy's chair, but since the spillage, that's now become mummy's chair because a little bit selfish like that. These come with this. However, we're again 15 months in and 2 of those chairs are now broken. We're down to 1. I've got 1 spare in the caravan, so if they break another one, I'm going to need to buy more of them, which are cheap and cheerful, but they do the trick. The kids, they're great. If you've got, in fact, older kids, they won't jump on them. They'll sit on them, they'll stand up, they'll sit on them. Our kids jump on them, lay on them, kick them. They break. They're not heavy duty. They've done the trick, but they're now starting to get to the wear and tear. So yeah, we've got through 2 of them already in 6 days. Got the bikes here. And we always put a bin here. We fill it up every day, every other day. Keep it off the floor. And we found by doing that, it keeps the earwigs away, all the ants and stuff like that. But that's never there long. That's only there about a day, 2 days. So there's no smell. If we did have a problem with flies, we'd probably do something about it, get a sealed container. So that's the awning. You see I've got the electric cable going around there. Let's get into the caravan. Let me zoom out. There we go. So this is where we live, and what if you're wondering what that is, I'm about to do a little science experiment with the kids. Believe it or not, that is the moon, and what you just heard fall on the floor is the earth, because it's duct taped to the ceiling. I'm going to walk them through what solar eclipses are, what crescent moons, full moons, lunar eclipses, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's all going to be fun and games. So, but for now, we've got a punch bag. Right, so this is where we sleep, me and Sammy. Also where we work, also where we chill. But last year when we were just doing like little weekends, can I zoom out a little bit more? That's probably better. When we were doing just little weekends, we would pack it up. We would unpack it, pack it up, unpack it. So we had somewhere to sit. Actually, we spend most of the time in the awning, so we keep the bed out. And what that does do, it creates storage underneath. Whereas when it's all packed up, you've then got to get all of your boxes and everything else. You've got to find room for it, and you start cluttering up the boot of the car or the awning. So we keep the bed out. Saves a lot of time when you're setting up, and you can actually sit and lay down on the bed. Very often that we have me, Sammy, and the kids on here just chilling over the evening, playing chess, playing snakes and ladders. Happy days. You can see that's my laptop. I'm just having a quick coffee break. So if anyone at work wonders what I'm doing now, I'm not working. I am allowed a coffee break. It's all good. So it's about, what, 10 past 10 in the morning. So I've done all my morning calls. Happy days. So you saw the Starlink on the ceiling of the caravan. Well, this is all of the gubbins we've got. I've tidied up a little bit, i.e. thrown it all into a cupboard, but I get both my routers out, and that tends to get me a slightly better internet connection. Yeah, and I've got loads of food in all these cupboards. We spent £210 on food before we left, and this lasted a week, which is basically what we spend when we're at home. We try not to keep this area too cluttered because you need to have access to this. This here is super toughened glass, so it's really hardy. Even we've dropped stuff on there before and it's never broken. Cooker, grill, never used it. Microwave, hadn't used it, have used it now. So we're using it to warm up baked beans, soups, pastas, stuff like that. So last year we were doing a lot of barbecues. This year whilst we're traveling, because if you take a barbecue, or sorry, if you're doing a barbecue, you then need to bring meats and stuff like that. And this fridge here, I won't open it, but this fridge here is great. And actually this year it is keeping it really, really cool. And I think it's because we kept it on continuously for 6 or 7 days now, because we set it all up at home before we left, is actually keeping things really cold. But when we'd had a weekend away, we used to find we had to put cold packs in there, frozen cold packs, because that would get the temperature a bit lower. And we found if we were going to put meat in there and stay out for a week or 2 weeks, sausages and chicken and beef burgers and stuff might go bad. So always, always, always bring a really, really good torch. That torch is going to double up as a sun when I'm doing my science experiment. That is a Yoto. So we haven't used it yet, but the boys do like to listen to stories as they're falling asleep. Last year they were watching a lot of movies before falling asleep. This year, not so much. So this is the back of the caravan. Again, we use these cupboards for storing things like first aid kits, duct tape, tools, odds and sods. We've got clean folded clothes over there because we're doing laundry on this trip because we're staying for more than 3 days. Normally I just take a load of clothes and take them home and clean them. And this is the triple bunk. That is about as tidy and neat as it'll ever look. We try to keep it neat and tidy as much as we can, but like I say, we've got 3 boys, so yeah, not great. That light decided to break on the way up here, so I haven't really got the tools to fix it. I'm not an electrician, so trusty duct tape. Always, 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 always bring duct tape. What else? What else? What else? Cupboard. Again, it looks kind of messy, but we've got a box for each. So the only clothes I bought for a 4-week road trip is that box at the bottom there. Sorry, the one in the middle there. few pairs of boxers, couple of shorts, couple of t-shirts, and I'm just using laundry on site. Sammy brought 1 box plus all of that, and then the kids have got this and plus a box in the car. So they've got way more stuff, but they get through a lot. So yeah, that's it. That is a tour of the caravan. That's what we bring. That's what it looks like. Oh, and it looks like Maxwell is here. What are you going to say, Max?
Why didn't you set up the experience?
The experience. Oh yeah, sorry you didn't say that. That's the earth. It's falling down from the ceiling. I'm going to add it now, and we're going to learn all about solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, sunrises, sunsets, and stuff like that. Max, what are you going to say? Say please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe.
Say.
So we can have so many followers.
Say see you later.
See you later.